Assalamualaikum ladies and gentlemen. Today I will talk about servant leaderships. First of all, I will talk about definition. Servant leadership is a leadership philosophy and style that emphasizes the leader's primary role as a servant to their team or organization. In this approach, leaders prioritize the well-being, growth, and development of their followers, placing their needs and interests above their own. Servant leaders aim to support and empower others, foster a collaborative and inclusive environment, and ultimately achieve organizational goals through a focus on serving others. This concept was popularized by Robert K. Greenleaf in the 1970s and has since become widely recognized. That's all from me. I will pass it to the next presenter. Thank you.
Next is function. The primary functions of servant leaderships are to first serve others. Servant leaders prioritize the needs and well-being of their team members or followers. They are dedicated to helping others achieve their goals and potential. Second is empower and develop. They empower individuals by providing them the tools, resources, and support necessary for personal and professionals. This includes mentorship and opportunities for skill development. Lastly is lead by example. They model the behaviors and values they expect from their team, demonstrating integrity, humility, and a commitment to the organization's missions.
Now I want to tell about the objectives. Servant leadership is a leadership philosophy that emphasizes serving others first and helping them develop and perform to their best potential. The primary objective of servant leadership are: firstly, foster a collaborative environment. Servant leadership aims to create a collaborative and inclusive work environment where team members feel valued and empowered to contribute their ideas and skills. Secondly, empower and develop others. Servant leaders focus on empowering their team members by providing them with the necessary resources, guidance, support to help them grow personally and professionally. Number 3 is promote team well-being. Servant leaders prioritize the well-being of their team members both personally and professionally. They are concerned about the overall health, happiness, and work-life balance of their team members. Point number 4, lead the empathy and compassion. Servant leaders lead their empathy and compassion, understanding their emotion and feeling of their team members. They actively listen to their concern and provide emotional support when needed. Lastly, point number 5 is serve the needs of others. The primary objective of servant leaders is to serve the needs of others. Servant leaders are focused on meeting the needs of their team members, client, and stakeholder, putting their interests above their own. That's all from me. Thank you.
Servant leadership works through a set of principles and practices that prioritize the well-being and development of others. Here, how it operates. Firstly, putting others first. Servant leaders prioritize the needs and interests of their team members or followers above their own. They generally care about the well-being of those they lead. Besides that, empowering and developing. They empower individuals by providing them with the tools, resources, and support needed to excel. This includes mentoring, coaching, and offering opportunities for growth. Not only that, fostering collaboration. Servant leaders encourage teamwork and collaboration. They create an environment where team members feel valued and motivated to work together to achieve common goals. Next, active listening. Servant leaders are active listeners seeking to understand the concern, ideas, and aspirations of their team members. They create an open and inclusive environment for honest communication. Furthermore, building trust. Trust is cornerstone of servant leadership. Leaders build trust by consistently demonstrating integrity, humility, and reliability in their actions and decisions. Meanwhile, leading by example. They model the behavior and values they expect from their team. Servant leaders set a standard of ethical behavior, humility, and commitment to the organization's missions. Then, service to a high purpose. Servant leaders are often driven by a commitment to a higher purpose or the greater good. They align their leadership with the organization's mission and values. Moreover, long-term focus. Servant leadership is not about short-term gains, but rather the long-term success and well-being of individual and the organization. This approach often leads to sustainable growth. Lastly, creating a positive culture. Servant leaders strive to establish a positive organizational culture that values both the people within it and the broader community. This positive culture can attract and retain talent. In practice, servant leadership leads to more engaged and motivated teams, higher level of trust and loyalty, and a greater sense of purpose within the organization. It can be applied in various settings from business and non-profit to education and government to create more compassionate and effective leadership.
Assalamualaikum. Today, my part is to share about value. Servant leadership is guided by a set of core values that shape the leader approach and action. This value include number one, service. The primary value of servant leadership is service to others. Leader prioritize the well-being and needs of their team member or follower. The second one is empathy. Empathy is essential in understanding and connecting with others. Servant leaders strive to see the world from their team's perspective and feel what they feel. Number three is listening. Active and empathetic listening is a cornerstone of servant leadership. Leaders listen to understand, not just to respond, fostering open and honest communication. Number four, healing. Servant leaders seek to heal and support the personal and emotional well-being of individual, creating a nurturing and safe environment. Number five is awareness. Self-awareness and awareness of others are critical. Leaders must understand their strength, weakness, and the needs and concern of their team member.
An example of servant leadership can be seen in the action and behavior of Mahatma Gandhi, a prominent leader in Indian struggle for independence. Gandhi exhibited many characteristics of servant leadership throughout his life and leadership journey. Firstly, putting others first. Gandhi was dedicated to the well-being of the Indian people and their struggle for freedom. He put the interests of his follower and the nation ahead of his own. Second, empowering and developing. He encouraged people to take ownership of their own freedom and independence. Gandhi improved individuals to participate in civil disobedience and in violent resistance, helping them develop their own skill leadership. Thirdly, is building trust. Gandhi's unwavering commitment to non-violence and his consistent action in line with his principle built immense trust among his followers. Next, fostering collaboration. His impulse unity and cooperation among different groups within the Indian population, working to create a cohesive movement against British colonial rules. Next, leading by example. Gandhi lived a simple and humble life, demonstrating the value of non-violence, self-sufficiency and quality that he expected from his followers. Another, that service to a higher purpose. Gandhi leadership was guided by profound commitment to Indian independence and the principle of truth and non-violence. That's long-term focus. He had a long-term vision for Indian independence and well-being, even if it meant short-term sacrifice and hardship. And then creating a positive culture. Gandhi leadership helped create a culture of non-violence, unity and reconciliation in the face of adversity. Gandhi's servant leadership played a pivotal role in Indian struggle for independence, and his legacy continues to inspire leaders worldwide to adopt similar principles of compassion and selfless leadership. Thank you.
I will talk about benefit of servant leaderships. First of all, it encourages strategic thinking and innovation. A servant leader is willing to follow and does not need to always be in charge. They are civic-minded and ethical, and others are motivated to follow them. Servant leadership does not mean being submissive. Through this, servant leadership encourages strategic thinking and innovation and helps develop others, which is why servant leadership is crucial for any large enterprise to embrace for success. For the second point, the benefit is for team accomplishment for great things together. Servant leadership is simply about a leader understanding that they are there to serve. This model can be beneficial when the leader understands that it is about working with others to accomplish great things as a team versus simply directing or managing others. Servant leaders understand that completing the task at hand is more important than their individual success. The third point for the benefits is everyone learns how to be supportive. Servant leadership is humbly putting others before oneself through service or doing so without regard to one's title, status, ego, or expectations about the work a leader is supposed to be doing. A true servant leader goes to their people and asks, "What can I do to support you in this moment?" With the sole agenda to meeting the person's need in whatever form it presents itself. For the fourth point is servant leaders build other leaders. The job of a leader at the most fundamental level is to build other leaders. To do that, you must operate in service of others to multiply growth and impact. Servant leadership is a leadership philosophy in which the goal of a leader is to serve. Isn't that the heart of what leadership is all about? For the last point of my topic today is staff members can become their best self. I would describe servant leadership as a style that provides stewardship to the team. It is characterized by a leader having foresight and a strong sense of empathy and actively listening. It is more about persuasion than power. A servant leader makes the best interest of team members a core value, and as a leader coach actively helps staff members become the best version of themselves. That's all for my point.
Hi everyone. So today I will talk about the conclusion. So, in conclusion, servant leadership is a powerful and empathetic approach to leadership that prioritizes the well-being, growth, and development of individuals and the organization as a whole. So, it is characterized by values such as service, empathy, active listening, and a commitment to a higher purpose. Servant leaders lead by example, create trust, foster collaboration, resulting in numerous benefits, including a higher employee satisfaction, engagement, and trust, as well as improved organizational performance and a positive culture. This leadership style emphasizes long-term success, ethical decision-making, and the personal fulfillment of both leaders and their team members. Servant leadership has a lasting and positive impact on individuals, organizations, society, making it a valuable and inspirational leadership philosophy. So, that's all from us. Thank you.